Yo, what is up, everybody out there in the world of hardcore? This is Monsta and just showing you a haunt update of what's going on over in the path of Monsta. I am Johnny Hardcore, and this is what's going on. Gonna set up Fright in the Box this weekend. Still have not unboxed Tallulah. I really don't know. Well, actually, I do know why, because it rained this weekend, because of Hurricane Helene. Harry Hustle over there waiting. Lucky Bottoms is actually set up in Jonathan's room. This one is a extra, which we're gonna sell or exchange. This box right here is that Target, I guess, jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. What do they call him? Rockabilly. He's gonna join the band, the Reaper band. The eternal piece of crap that spins and spins and broke. Got Nightcrawler up there. So let's see what happened today. I would like to say today was a productive day. All those scarecrows and jack-o'-lanterns and jack-o'-jacks and whatever you want to call them. The only one that's left is the Singing Reaper from those. Everything that was in my truck is gone, which is good. Over here used to be a stack of 4 tires that I used to use on my truck, and they were no good, so got these suckers. Those are all wind spinners that will go over here, and those 4 tires are gone. I was looking to sell them. I thought they were still decent for someone that wanted to have used tires, spend only a little bit of money, maybe $100 or so. But I took them to a tire place, and the guy said, "No way, man, these things are shot." So I said, "Okay, well." Then they go into the container at my job, and they're gone. They get recycled. Simple as that. But I held on to them for a while. I didn't really pay no mind to them until I was getting time to set up our haunt. So anyway, today, like I said, I think it was pretty productive. This is our crop. How many pumpkins we got there? 5, 10, 12, 13. There's one over here, 14. We got like 3 on the steps. So about 20 pumpkins in our harvest. Not bad for not being a farmer. Oh my God, look at that. The lights are on at the top of the house. That is a good sign. Wow. They're Christmassy. Actually, they're autumnish. And the white is not supposed to be white. It's supposed to be blue. For some reason, it's not changing color. The colors of Monsta are pink and blue, if you didn't notice. All right, but anyway, today, this is what happened. So obviously still not complete. Still not done over here in the... I don't know what we're going to call this place. Is it the Monsta? It's the Rotten Patch. I don't want to call it the Rotten Patch because it's not rotten. But we're going to call it something. I'll think about it with the kids and Vanessa. Think about a cool name for this area. But it's definitely the Scarecrow area. And maybe we'll call it the Hawkins Farm. Because we like Stranger Things very much. And in Stranger Things, they had the pumpkin patch that was rotten pumpkins because of the upside down or the demogorgons or whatever contaminated the crop. And then the farmer goes, "Look at these hands, Chief. Look at these hands. Do these hands look like they don't know how to farm?" And Chief's like, "What?" He goes, "I know what's going on. I know, I'm a farmer. And I'm not making fun of anybody, trust me. That is 100% one of our favorite shows. And we don't understand why it's taken them so long to finish. We're definitely excited for it, but you know, it's almost been 2 years. The kids aren't kids anymore. They're teenagers, or not even teenagers. They're adults. They're all grown. Will is like freaking a giant, like a basketball player. All right. So anyway, let me just share this with you because it's a peaceful night after a rainy weekend. Wasn't a bad weekend. Just was a rain out. Couldn't really do much. We did go to Monsta on the beach though, in Wildwood, New Jersey. Jax, Jonathan, Cora, and I. And we also hit 2 Spirit Halloweens on the way there, which was a good idea because we took our brand new unopened cauldroness that we really just, not that we didn't like her, we just, I don't know, her head looks like a football. And she's awesome, man, and trust me, she's a smoker, so she's got some cool stuff about her. But I don't know, we just, you know, we don't really have need for her. I mean, we do have a witch area now we're gonna put together. We have the 12-foot hovering witch or floating witch from Home Depot from 2 years ago. We have the was it Lethal Lily? That servo witch from last year from Home Depot was really cool. And then we also have Towering Tallulah. So we have 3 witches. I mean, you know, cauldroness would have been great if we weren't able to exchange her, but we wanted to get a couple of the 24s, and money is definitely tight, and we're not going to be spending full price on anything. So the exchange worked. It was a good deal, and trust me, we got finally got the Ghostface animatronic that Jonathan and Tabby both wanted. And actually, Tabby, my daughter, my giant daughter that is almost the same, is almost 6 feet, man. She's like 5. God, man, she's at least 5'10", maybe 5'9", 5'10". I mean, I'm almost 6'4", so she's tall. Let's gotta see if we can get her into some kind of sport like basketball or volleyball. She loves to dance though, that's good. So anyway, but my daughter wants to put together Ghostface, so that is awesome. Some days she's not in the mood for anything, and then now she's excited, so that makes me very happy. Because I don't do this haunt for me. I don't do this haunt to compete with anybody or any other reason. I do this haunt for my kids because this is what they wanted to do. And they're really into the YouTube. That's why there's a Monsta Core YouTube channel. So, all right, anyway, let me just explain what's going on over here. So now all this hay, all this, you know, scraps of the pumpkins and weeds and everything like that. And my landscapers came, so I kept a couple bags of what they left, leaves and some cut grass. This is, I guess, both mulching. What you call it? Grass, dirt. Doesn't smell either. That's good. Usually the grass stinks. That's because it's hot. So I dumped it out, and now it's gonna, you know, fizzle out a little bit and air out. I'm gonna rake it out, and then I'm gonna have covering for all the rocks that you see, you know, right there. So instead of you seeing rocks, it's gonna be covered with all that stuff. So it won't look like it's you know, it'll look better. It'll look like a pumpkin patch. I don't intend on buying any more pumpkins. I really don't have any need to. I don't need to go crazy this year. The only thing I will buy, if it's you know, not too much money, is a couple hay bales, so these guys can sit on them. But we're gonna play it by ear, and we're gonna just wait until the time comes when hay bales are on sale, or even if I find them when I work. People throw them out all the time, so I'm trying to be as frugal as possible because these things do not come free, and they all break. They don't last too long, so that's that. But anyway, today Jonathan put together this dude, Little Jack Harver. We did not have him last year for our haunt. We got him after, I think. I'm pretty sure we got him after Halloween. I don't know what day I got him, but Jonathan said that we didn't have him. I really don't remember. I have to look at videos. And if any of you guys are watching, girls, ghouls, monsters, haunters, if any of you are watching right now and listening to me blab, you can go back and check out last year and see if we had Jack Carver for Halloween, or if we got it after Halloween on November 1st or the 2nd. Because I definitely went shopping after Halloween at Spirit and Party City. And I think Lowe's or Home Depot, I don't remember, but pretty sure grabbed some stuff from Home Depot too. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember exactly, man. It's been a long year and a lot going on right now. So keep Monsta Core in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers and our family in your prayers and everything else that's going on. So just so you all know that reason why the word hang hardcore and haunt hardcore and being hardcore means don't let anything stop you. And if something is going on, you face that and you take care of it. You be relentless until you get that thing resolved. And this phone sucks. 15 Pro Max iPhone, garbage. I don't know what I spent on this thing. Not a good phone. I had an iPhone, I had an Android for years. I don't know how many years I was with Metro PCS, and the phone was great. The screen was way bigger than this one. It was clear. You know, this is how Monsta Core YouTube channel started with the Android and the stylo. My bill was only like, God, how much was my bill every month? 150, 140. So that was the way to be. And then, you know, when my last phone broke, you know, and I was like, all right, let me try, let me do it. And then one day I just went to Costco, because I do most of my shopping at Costco. I try to be very, very frugal and very, very thrifty with buying stuff, buying in bulk, only shopping once or twice a month if I have to. You know, fill up your gas at Costco too, because Costco gas is very cheap, especially in Jersey, especially in Bayonne, New Jersey, Bay 1. It's the cheapest gas going around, so that'll definitely help you. And my truck loves gas. It's a gas guzzler. It's a V8, so you know it definitely uses gas. And I drive hard, but I don't drive that long. You know, it's only really local, unless we go, you know, on a tour to Jersey and go to Spirit Halloweens around. But mostly it's been local. But anyway, so today in this area, I did a lot of raking. I did a lot of cleaning up. I pulled as much as I could up that really mattered to make it as clear as possible. I had to move all the wind spinners that my wonderful neighbor over here threw back on my property. And I did some cleaning. I wanted to be productive. When Jonathan came here for lunch, I was like, do you want to build something? But it's very, very, it's too quick. So I don't want to rush him, and you know, we only have maybe 45 minutes to 50 minutes for him to eat, you know, then take him back to school. And it's not far, you know, it's right up the block over here. It's like maybe 7 blocks. You know, if I drive, I always drive, you know, back and forth, so it doesn't even take 2 minutes to get back and forth. But you know, it's a little rushed. So, and he, you know, he wants to be productive when he comes home, but I want him to eat, and he ate good today, which is great. You know, it's something he hasn't been doing at school. You know, I don't know what he does at school, you know, when he's at lunch, but he's been telling me that you know, he sits alone right now, or he doesn't sit with any of his friends, because all his friends are in different classes, different periods. So I really, you know, hurts to hear that. He's a good boy, as you see on all the videos. He's got so much talent. So I don't know how it happened, but he asked me, I think out of nowhere, he's like, could I come home for lunch? I'm like, you know, definitely, dude. Hell yeah, of course you can. Sorry for saying hell, even though it's not that bad of a word, but I don't like to curse on this channel ever. I curse at work because I'm a man, you know. I go through a lot of stuff, a lot of crap. But when I come home, especially here, I don't want to ever curse. I hardly ever do, unless it's just talking with Vanessa, you know, not cursing at her, but just cursing in, you know, whatever. But around my kids, I do not want to curse. I'm not Mr. Perfect either, but I try to be very respectful, and I don't ever want to be a bad example for any of you kids out there. I want you to do good things. I want you to be good kids. I want you to do your schoolwork. You know, I encourage all this YouTube stuff especially if you're doing good videos. You kids out there, and young adults and teens, and even men, anybody out there, men and women that are doing this. You know, just keep it real. You know, just be yourselves, be creative, do it the way you want to do it. You know, have your own twist and style, and creativity, and bring it. You know, and keep a niche. You know, keep it themed to one thing. You know, after Halloween, it's not much more you can post on certain channels because you're gonna ruin the algorithm if you know anything about YouTube. But you know, just keep it real. You know, keep it the way you want to do it, and you know, learn as you go. If you have any questions, you know, just ask me. I learned a lot about YouTube. Our channel is growing. It's definitely gonna grow from now until Halloween, but I have a couple things I got to take care of first before I really dedicate time to YouTube again. But I love doing YouTube. I love doing videos. I love the climb from you know, starting it till now, and the push that we did, and all that has happened, and all the responses that I get from so many kids out there. And when I see you know, when you see me in stores, you come up to me and you want to take a picture, you want my autograph, which is very flattering. So that is definitely a positive about being a YouTuber and doing these videos, because we love doing the haunt. You know, my kids really love this stuff, especially Jonathan. And you know, to connect with everybody out there and to show you our creativity and, you know, how we do things, and you buy into it and you know, you like it. So we really appreciate it. And trust me, Jonathan is shy, you know, but he's a good dude, and he's a good kid, and he's a good son, great son, you know. And look at Creamskull's eye. You can't see it. No, his eye just glowed because he's like he has night vision. But anyway, with Jonathan, he appreciates it too. Trust me, he was very I explain it with the way he was with the YouTube channel, because he looks at other YouTubers, and then he looks at ours, and he thinks that I do things maybe wrong or cringe the way he says it, you know. And I don't want to like embarrass him. Maybe he's embarrassed a little bit, but then when he started seeing how everybody, you know, takes to our channel now, and you know, come up to him and goes up to him and says, "Hey, Jonathan, you know, what's going on?" Especially at Flagship, you know, he felt like a rock star, you know. And then he started getting it, and he started realizing that, you know, we're doing it right. So that's just something I wanted to share with you out there. One thing that's good is that the first day that I really started tackling this thing over here, and I think my cat's taking a leak in the hay or a dump. It's all right. When I first started digging up everything and raking and cleaning and pulling up the vines, the pumpkin vines, and whatever hay and whatever weeds and this and that were in here, there was so many yellow jacks, man. It was like, no joke, hundreds just flying around. And I went